Mm. Man, it's hot out here. All right, we're gonna get started pretty soon. Just setting up. All right. All right. It's lucky about that sun, man. All right. You should be able to see me pretty soon. All right. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. Before we get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory that's due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Dash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone who well shone ones and 144,000, and one-third remnant the children of the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I pray this lesson be able to find straight to the point. And Salakia, you can't see me good. Alright. That sun is beaming. Alright, so I ain't got no control of that. So alright, so without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it, man. Alright. We're gonna jump right into it. Alright. And World War III, man, is getting cranked up. Alright. So everything is being fulfilled. Prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes, man. So we almost out of here. So without further ado, let's get into the scriptures, man. Okay. Started. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24, and let's start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, or what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Whose world? Esau, Edom's world, man. Okay? So we're at the end of this devil's rulership. Okay? So everything is being fulfilled, man. Alright, so let's jump down to verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? So all of these things are coming to pass. You're hearing the wars, rumors of wars. Okay? Alright? But the end is not yet. Why? Because the MOTV has got to be made mandatory. Okay? Which we're very close to that happening. Let's see here. Okay? Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? And there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. And it's only going to get worse. Okay? It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse as we get closer and closer to the end. Okay? As prophecy continues to be fulfilled right before our eyes. Okay? So things are, hey, the chess pieces are being moved by Yahweh Shem Shai. So there's no turning back now. Okay? Let's go to Second Israel now. Second Israel chapter 16. Let's read start at verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Okay? America is Babylon the Great. Alright? So woe means destruction. So destruction is very, very close at hand. Okay? Verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths and of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. So the destruction of Babylon is close at hand. Okay? Prophecy is being fulfilled right before our eyes. Okay? Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Once those missiles begin to be shot throughout the ends of the earth, there's no turning back, man. The Lord Yahweh is not going to turn back the prophecies. He's not going to turn back the missiles. Those missiles are going to go exactly where they're supposed to go. Okay? Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? That fire is not going to be quenched, man. Okay? Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? You can't drive away these plagues, man. Okay? And the nuclear destruction is a part of the plague. Let's prove that. Let's prove that. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Okay, what's going to cause your flesh to consume away? The nuclear destruction, that nuclear wind. Okay, a perfect example. All right, watch Terminator 2. Okay, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. Okay, so that's the plague. That's just destruction. Okay, let's go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let's read verse 6 now. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may one quench the fire and stubble when it had begun to burn? Verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Verse 8. The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Okay, you can't. You can't drive these plagues away. These prophecies cannot be driven away. They're being fulfilled right before our eyes. Okay? Verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath. Whose wrath? Yahweh's wrath. Okay? And who is he that may quench it? Okay? Let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah 13. And let's see. Let's start at verse 4. Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. And that tumultuous noise is that drum, the war drums are beating, okay? So these nations are being gathered into the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, which means Yahweh judges, okay? They're being gathered for this third and final war. Judge that in Joel, the 3rd chapter. The Lord Yahweh shall host, muster the host of the battle. Verse 5, they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. This land will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Okay? Verse 6, howl ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So the day of the Lord is drawing very close, man. So we're here, okay? Verse 7, therefore shall all hands be fainted, and every man's heart shall melt. Verse 8, they shall be afraid, plagues and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one and another. Their faces shall be as flames. Okay? So, this thing is going down, man. Okay? What more can we say? It's going down. Hey, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing no one can do about it. There's nothing Trump can do about it, man. Okay? And everyone that trusting in Trump and trusting in this wicked ass place, man, they're gonna find out the hard way that hey, Trump can't save Babylon, man. Like it tells you in Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8 and 9. Okay, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. This place will not be healed. It can't be healed and it won't be healed. Okay? Okay. Out of here. Verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh shall cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Okay? So, yeah, this place is about to get exactly what it deserves, man. The rightful judgment of the Lord Yahweh. Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, the sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Verse 11. And I will cause its knocking, and I will punish the world for the evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay? So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is destroying that pride, man. Alright? All these people here pumped up with pride and shit. Hey, that's about to go. Okay? Yeah, let's go back to 2nd Ezra now. Back to 2nd Ezra 16. And let's jump to verse 12. No, verse 13. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. The Lord slide, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Yeah. Once those missiles start to be fired, that's it. You know what time it is. Okay? But only the elect of Israel is going to be delivered from this. Okay? Verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they consume, until they come upon the earth. Snarky. Verse 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Yeah. Verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Okay? So once those missiles begin to be shot on him to Babylon the Great, that's it, man. You know what time it is. And only the elect is going to survive this. Let's prove that. Because only the elect is going to be delivered from me, all right, from this nuclear destruction when they get beamed up into the chairs of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So what that tells you, our salvation is near. Isaiah chapter 26 in verse 20. Come, my people, enter down to thy chambers, that's the chariots, and shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. Okay? That indignation is the righteous judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, watching the nuclear destruction, man. And we're going to be watching it from the chariots, man, looking down, watching 2/3 of Israel burn, these Edomites and these heathens, man. Okay? Verse 21. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. So when these missiles begin to be shot here in Babylon, man, yeah. Let's go to Revelation chapter 18. And let's read verse 4. Let's start at verse 4. Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay? What's that plague? We read it in Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. The nuclear destruction, man. Okay? The destruction of Babylon the Great. So, we don't want to get caught up in that, all right? We want to be looking down, watching the destruction, not being partakers of it. Verse 5, for her sins reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. So the sins of this place have reached into the ears of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why the judgment is starting to go forth, man. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is hearing the elect that is sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. All right? As a matter of fact, let's go and get that. We're gonna come back to this. Come back. Let's go and get that. Because we want to be exempt from the judgment that's coming upon this place, man. Okay? Ezekiel 9 and verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men, that sign, that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that mark in the Hebrew is for what? Which means an exemption from judgment. We want to be exempt from what's coming upon Babylon the Great America. The nuclear destruction, okay, and Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, the chaos, and be protected from that the MOTB, man, which is the sea hill. Okay? The Lord's gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. Verse 5, and to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So the Lord's not gonna have pity. Okay? These death angels ain't gonna have pity. Okay? Let's continue. Verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near anyone upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary. And they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay? So you're gonna see little children getting slain out here. You're gonna see women. Women gonna get it the worst when all hell breaks loose, man. Men too, but the women gonna get it just as worse. All right. So, especially you Israelite women that content, all right, to do what you do to your Israelite men, man. So, y'all gonna get it. Okay. All right. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 18. Let's read verse 6. Man, hot out here. It's hot now. Be real hot when the missiles hit, man. Shit, imagine how hot it's gonna be. I don't want to imagine that. All right, none of us want to imagine that one. Okay. Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Okay. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. Babylon have lived deliciously off of the labor of the Hebrew Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, 1900s Native Americans, man. These nations also got rich off of the backs of the Hebrew Israelites, man. But that time is coming to an end, okay? Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Yeah, that's the pride of America. The pride of America, man. America think it will never see diversity. It will never see adversity. Okay? You'll never see destruction. That's why America is called the daughter of Babylon. Okay? Because America ain't never been penetrated by no missiles, but that is all about to change. Okay? That's about to change, and it's about to change drastically. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Okay? Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornications and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. This smoke of the thing, hey, this is going to be televised. The destruction of Babylon is going to be televised for the whole world to see. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. 1 hour. That's all it's going to take for this place to be destroyed and gone. 1 hour. Let's go back to now 2nd Ezra 16. And let's read verse 18. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So we're in the beginning of evils. Okay? Evils are multiplying. Okay? So we're here. There's nothing more to say about that, man. We are here. It's not coming, it's not close, it's here. Okay? Verse 19, behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Okay? Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? Two-thirds of our people are not going to repent. They're not going to turn back to Yahweh Shemi Shai until it's too late. Okay? Our people continuously mock the Hebrew Israelites. They continuously mock this message, the men of the Lord. But all that mocking is about to come to an end, because prophecy is being fulfilled. Verse 21, behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. All these people walking around, riding around, man, thinking everything is all good. Yeah, everything is not good, man. Okay, like it says in 1 Thessalonians 5:3. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them. Sudden destruction is close at hand. Okay? Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay? Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the sword represents the missiles. Okay, so if you escape Jacob's trouble, the civil war, the pestilence, diseases, the civil unrest, if you escape all of that, that means the Lord Yahweh Shai was preserving you for what? The final ultimate destruction, which is the ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay? Imagine escaping all that just to be left here to burn, all right, when those missiles get to be shot, all right? Imagine that. Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the earth snark, and the city shall be cast down, all right? Man. Anyway. Now let's go to 2 Esdras chapter 15, and let's read verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai. That's what the men of the Lord are here doing. Okay? Speaking the words of prophecy, prophesying. Okay? Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful in truth. These words that we speak through the Spirit and power, how about Shemi Shai, are faithful and true. Verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Like it tells you in Romans chapter 3. Let's get that. Romans chapter 3. Romans 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without an effect? Verse 4, Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay, so we're justified through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, because we're speaking the words of prophecy. We're speaking the truth. Okay, we're warning our people as we're commanded to do. All right, whether they were here, whether they were prepared, don't matter. Prophecy is still being fulfilled. Okay, and all you jakes out there that denying the prophecies being fulfilled, yeah, y'all gonna be the main ones that's gonna be partakers of it. You already are. You're already marked for death. 2/3 of you Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so you're already marked for death, and ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Because you scoff at this word. You scoff at the men of the Lord. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's prove that. Go to 2 Chronicles 36. I think it's verse... Yeah, right here. 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 15, 16. And the Lord Yahweh, by power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on their dwelling places. The Lord is having compassion. Okay, the, look, the doors of mercy is being extended, but the doors of mercy is starting to close as we get closer and closer to the end of this wicked ass kingdom. Okay, the doors of mercy is beginning to close. Verse 16, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh rose against his people till there was no remedy. So you jakes that continue to mock the men of the Lord, continue to mock his messengers, yeah, your judgment is close, man. Okay? Let's go. What else gonna go next? Uh, yeah, let's go here. First Thessalonians 5. Let's start at verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brother, ye have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, so coming as a thief in the night. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is coming back like a thief in the night, man. Okay? Can you see a thief? Do you know when a thief is coming? Does the thief call you and tell you what time he's coming? No. The thief shows up, hey, without a warning. And that's how Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. Okay? We already know that the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is on his way back, man. But two-thirds of our people, they don't. Like it says, the foolish foresee the evil and hide themselves, but the simple pass on and are punished. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So you're not going to escape what's coming, man. Okay? Only the elect is going to escape these things that are coming. Okay? To that, Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Alright, and Daniel 21. Alright, it's a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Only the elect is going to be saved out of these times that are coming upon this earth. A time like no other. Okay? Verse 5, verse 4, Snark. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Okay? Verse 5, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. The elect is not of the night nor of darkness. The elect is awakened, man. Okay? We're continuously watching the prophecies. Verse 6, therefore let us not sleep as the others, but let us watch and be sober. Verse 7, for they that sleep in the night, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, for a helmet, the hope of salvation. Okay? It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Almost 13 and 11. Let's get that. Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So our salvation is close at hand. Okay? Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, man. So cast off this world, man. Forget about this place. This place is dying off. Esau and Edom's world is coming to an end, and Jacob's world is about to begin. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of it that follows. Okay? Verse 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy. Don't be like the world, man. Okay? The world is what? They eating, drinking, and being merry, going about their daily lives, thinking nothing's gonna happen. And like we read in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You're not going to escape the prophecies, man. Okay? The time is short. The days are short. All right? The Lord Yahweh Shai is shortening the days for the elect's sake. Okay? Verse 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Okay? Let's get this. Let's go to Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 6. And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him. Who Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And his indignation rested upon sinners. Okay? Verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and put not off from day to day. Don't wait until it's too late. Time's running out. Okay? This is why we're out here warning you, man. Making our bodies a living sacrifice. Warning the sheep, man. Okay? Time is running out. Okay? Now is not the time to be playing games and pussyfooting. Okay? But the time of playing games, man, is coming to an end. This is the real deal. Okay? Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Okay? So don't wait until it's too late, man. Because time is running out, man. Okay? It's time to repent. And we talk to you Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's go to Matthew. Well, let's go back to Matthew, basically. Matthew 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And shalom, brother. Great to see you here. Okay? So, the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Okay? So, time is running out. Time is running out. Days are being shortened. Okay? All that pussyfooting and, doing what you want to do. And talking about, I'll repent, when the time is right. Okay? Time is running out. All right? Time is running out, man. Okay? Let's see. Because Esau, Edom's world is coming to an end. All hell is getting ready to break loose in this place, man. Whether you can see it or whether you don't matter. Hey, the prophets been out here, been warning you, doing daily videos, going out to the highways and byways. We've been warning you. So, our time of warning you is about to come to an end. Either you gonna take heed to this word or you ain't. All right? Hey, shalom. All right? Shalom, GMS Chapal McCall. All right? Brother from Las Vegas, man. Shalom, Barakathon. All right? What was that? Oh. Let's read Jeremiah 30 and 7. Snarky. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. Only the elect is going to make it out of this, man. Only the elect is going to make it out of here. 2/3 of our people are not going to make it out of here. They're already marked for death. Okay? There's nothing no one can do about that. There's nothing we can do about it. Hey, we warned you. The time of warning you has come to an end. So the blood is off our hands. Okay? Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. So we out here warning you. We gave you the warning. Whether you hear, whether you forbear. Verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked of his from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So, hey, if we don't warn you, that's blood on our hands, man. Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So, hey, either way. Hey, Shalom, brothers from GMS, Arkansas. Hey, Shalom, brothers down there in Little Rock. Shalom to y'all, man. Rockatha. All right? So, our job is just about done, man. Okay? We about to get the fuck up out of here. And we ready to get the fuck up out of here. We tired of this place. Lord knows I am. Okay? We ready to go home, man. Okay? And we're about to go home. Lori, how about Shmi Outside is about to come back and do away with Esau's kingdom, and we about to go home. Okay? So, we almost out of here, man. Prophecies is being fulfilled right before our eyes. Golly. Flies and stuff flying around. Good Lord. Whew. Man. But hey, let's get it. Let's get one more, man. And I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. This is Revelation 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The third woe is coming quickly, man. I know, man. Freaking Friday. Yeah, I know. But hey, you gotta deal with it, man. Alright? But hey, the third woe is coming quickly. What more can you say, man? So, we about to get the hell up out of here. Okay? Alright? Oh, man. Alright, so, whew, man, I'm gonna end it here, man. Hot out here. Alright? So, I'm gonna end it here, man. The water for you brothers for tuning in. You few sisters that tuned in. Alright, so with that, I'm going to face the east and say all praise and glorification goes to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstones of the well, Sean ones of the 144,000, the 1/3 remnant men, women, and children of the oath elect. Till next time, Sean Wam, Kwam Yasharala, Why about ball? We are almost out of here, man. Call Lai how about Shanyao Shai, Barakatha. We ready to go, man. All right. Shalom till next time. Shalom.